Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. What is Ganjang? Ganjang is Korean term for soy sauce and it refers on versatile type of soy sauce used in many Korean dishes. It is made from simple ingredients which are soybeans, water and salt. Ganjang has a long history in Korean cuisine and has been many used for many generations. There are two types of Ganjang. The first is Johnson Ganjang, which is the traditional type commonly used for soup. The second is Yanju Ganjang, which is naturally blue and has a richer flavor. Today, Ganjang is popular worldwide and is widely used as a flavor enhancer because it provides an umami taste. Thank you.
For my part, I will explain the raw materials or compositions of Ganjang. Ganjang is mainly made from soybean, salt water, and sometimes wheat. Soybean are the most important ingredients because they provide protein. During the fermentations, this protein breaks down into amino acid, especially glutamic acid, which is responsible for the strong umami taste. Next, salt as a neutral preservative. It lowers the water activity, prevent harmful bacteria from growing, and it gives soy sauce its salty flavor. Next, water is used to cook the soybeans and form the brine which is support the fermentation. Wheat, if added, contributes sweetness and aroma because its carbohydrates turn to sugar during fermentation. Overall, Ganjang contains amino acid, minerals like sodium, and small amount of carbohydrate. Each ingredient has a clear functions. Soybean create umami, salt ensures safety, water supports fermentation, and wheat improve the flavor.
Fermentation principle valued energy for Ganjang, which is Korean sauce. First, we have key microorganism. A prevalence of resin, which is Koji malt, used to ferment soybeans and wheat into medu. It produces strong enzymes that break down starch and protein. Second, we have lactic acid bacteria. Developed during dry fermentation, they produce lactic acid that help preserve soy sauce and give mild soy aromas. Then, yeast converts sugar into alcohol and aroma compound. It contributes to soy sauce fragrance. There are two enzymatic reactions in Ganjang. First, protein breakdown into peptide and breakdown into amino acid. Reso enzyme protease breaks soybean proteins into amino acid. Glutamate is one of the main amino acids produced that create umami taste. Second, carbohydrate breakdown into sugar and breakdown into organic acid and alcohol. Starch from bread is broken into sugars. Lactic acid bacteria and yeast convert this sugar into lactic acid, ethanol, and other flavor compounds. So, why fermentation is important for Ganjang? First, it can create flavor that produce deep umami, saltiness, aroma, and dark color. Second, improve safety. Acidic condition from lactic acid prevent harmful bacteria. And lastly, enhance nutrition that can easier to digest and richer in amino acid, which can help into the gut.
Now, we learn the production process of Ganjang. Step 1. Soaking and cooking the soybeans. We start by soaking the soybeans until they are soft, then cooking them. This helps break down the beans so that they are ready for the magic that's happened next. Step 2. Koji fermentation, the real flavor starter. The cooked soybeans are made with a special malt called Aspergillus oryzae. This malt releases powerful enzyme that turns protein into amino acid and starch into sugar. This is where the base flavor of soy sauce begins to develop. Step 3. Brine fermentation. Now we add salt water. In this salty environment, friendly bacteria and yeast begin to grow. They lower the pH and create a unique aroma and taste that we recognize as soy sauce. Step 4. Maturation or aging. This mixture is left to age, sometimes for months or sometimes for years. During this time, the color becomes darker, the taste becomes richer, and the aroma becomes deeper. This is the stage where soy sauce develops its signature complexity. Step 5. Filtration. Once it's fully matured, we filter the mixture. The liquid soy sauce is separated from the solid bits, leaving us with a smooth and clean liquid. And finally, step 6. Pasteurization. We gently heat the soy sauce to kill any remaining microbes and to stop the fermentation. This also helps the soy sauce last longer on the shelf.
food safety and quality control. These are the key things needed to make sure fermented foods like kimchi, yogurt, pickles are safe to eat and high quality. First, pH changes. During fermentation, the pH drops. The food becomes more acidic. This acidity stops harmful microbes from growing. Second, salt concentration. Fermented foods often use high salt, 16 to 20%. Salt helps prevent spoilage and stops harmful bacteria. Third, temperature and time. Fermentation must be controlled with the right temperature and the right amount of time. This makes the final product safe and consistent. The last, detecting unwanted microbes. Producers must check for bacteria, yeast, and molds that shouldn't be there. This prevents contaminations and keeps the food safe.
Ganjang, a traditional fermented soy-based seasoning, has distinct sensory characteristics that develop through enzymatic hydrolysis, microbial metabolism, and long-term chemical reaction during fermentation. Its color range from dark brown to nearly black, mainly due to Maillard reaction between amino acids and reducing sugar, the formation of melanoidins, and the oxidation of phenolic compounds. Longer fermentation typically produce a richer, deeper color. In terms of taste, Ganjang has a complex flavor profile dominated by saltiness from the brine, strong umami from free amino acids such as glutamic acids released by Aspergillus oryzae protease, and mild sweetness resulting from carbohydrate background. Slight bitterness and astringency may also appear due to peptides, phenolic compounds, and various fermentation byproducts, giving the sauce a well-balanced and savory characteristic. Its aroma is equally distinctive, shaped by a wide variety of volatile compounds. Fermented soy-like notes come from amino acids and peptide breakdown, while yeast generates subtle alcoholics and ester-like aromas. Caramel-like and roasted notes arise from Maillard reaction products, and small amount of organic acids, aldehydes, and ketone further enhance the complexity. Although Ganjang is a liquid, its texture contributes to its sensory experience. It typically has low to moderate viscosity and smooth. Fluid must full with thickness varying according to salt concentration, fermentation duration, and remaining solids. Traditional fermentation often results in a slightly thicker, richer texture compared to chemical brewed soy sauce.
I'll be talking about the health aspect of Ganjang. First of all, the most important thing when you consume something is the health benefits. For Ganjang, it contains antioxidant and bioactive compound. During the fermentation process in traditional Ganjang, microbes like bacillus and yeast convert soy protein into bioactive peptides with antioxidants. Next, Ganjang contains good amino acids that support the immune system and the brain function. Last, Ganjang helps improve gut health by producing enzymes and acids that help with digestive systems. Unfortunately, Ganjang also comes with health risks if it is consumed excessively. Ganjang uses salt as a natural preservative substance, which causes it to be high in sodium. This could cause the consumers to be exposed to high blood pressure and also hypertension, which are not good for the human's body. Other than that, some Ganjang may contain harmful chemicals too, such as histamine and tyramine that exist because of the fermentation process. Last, factories tend to use chemical for less consuming Ganjang, and the chemical may sometimes use 3-MCPD, which is quite harmful to human's body. Last but not least, I will talk about innovations to improve Ganjang in terms of health. First, they invented low salt Ganjang that strengthens the umami taste. So, less salt will be used in making it. Also, they are working on making probiotic enriched Ganjang that will improve consumers' gut health even more. In conclusion, Ganjang is typically made in Korea and contains many nutritional ingredients. Therefore, it has numerous benefits for consumers. Unfortunately, it couldn't be consumed excessively.